Good evening, everyone. Today we'll be talking about the topic access clean water, a social imperative. Before I talk about the importance of water, let us try discover the role of water in our life. How do we use it? Where do we use it? What or how will the situation like when the water is limited in our surroundings? Despite we use it for drinking, cooking, what it helps is balancing ecological environment. Where do we get oxygen? How do we obtain vegetables, firewoods from the forest? To trees, animals help us. We can mention so on and so forth. Both plants and animals, which are quite responsible in balancing the ecological system. Today we have been survived because of water. Despite helping us in various ways, plants do require water from the underground for photosynthesis. Animals too long for water to quench their thirst. We all know from the subject of biology that there is food change, herbivores to carnivores, carnivores to omnivores. We are in the category of omnivores, consuming both plants and vegetables. We now understand water is not only important for human beings, it also does for both plants and animals. Now think about how to prevent it. What will be the impact of accessing to clean water? Today, in most of the places where we obtained mineral water is often absorbed from the underground. They filter water coming out from the underground using various chemical fertilizers. Some are harmful to our body. So consuming all this mineral water, we call it, is good for some people. At the same time, it has impacts on us. So what do we do to access clean water today? At first, we must protect the environment. Because when the rain comes, depending on the surface, we are likely to get what types of water we want. When plastics, when the surface is contaminated, the water coming, the rains, will go into the underground through these contaminated stuffs that are being sprayed over the surface. As a result of this, waters we usually get from the underground is not pure, causing diseases to our life. So one way we can access to clean water is to clean the environment is clear. we will not only get fresh water. We talk about pollution, we talk about diarrhea, fever that are caused due to pollution. We're also cleaning the air, the environment at the same time. This coincidence must be prioritized, and it is everyone's responsibility to preserve the environment and maintain dustbin in and around the city. Number 2, reduction of use of fertilizers. This naturally occurs to people residing in the remote regions. Usually we get water from the mountain where ices become liquid. When they get melt due to increase of temperature, we likely get water from the mountain, right? We all know that is true to every circumstances, how we obtain water. For the evidence, we can imagine the Mansarovar Lake, where we get a lot of water, which we dump Brahmaputra River, coming from the Mansarovar Lake, because Mansarovar Lake consists of ice and glaciers. What happened when we utilize various chemical fertilizers in farming, in agriculture? Soils become erosioned. And as I mentioned earlier, these chemical fertilizers get mixed up with water, in the view of farmers. It's always looking good. The fields are always looking good. Cultive products are highly prioritized with the usage of chemical fertilizers. That actually affects us internally, because the growth of plants, the growth of agriculture does not come from the soil. It has been done through chemical fertilizers, which are likely in contrary to our health. So friends, today I mentioned 2 points. Number 1, to clean the environment, and the latter one is to reduce use of fertilizers to access to clean water, because we need clean water for our health. We need clean water for the beauty of our skin. We need clean water to look better. We need clean water that will not require us to filter water again and again. This will not be beneficial in this present generation. Preserving water, helping us as well as shaping the ecosystem beyond our expectation. Thank you.